Good evening and welcome to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. This evening's game is proudly presented by Knoll Pharmacy, Devon Energy, the Lovington Schools, the First American Bank of Lovington, General Welding, the Lee County Electric Cooperative, Lovington Auto Supply Napa, and Bob's Thriftway. From Wildcat Gymnasium, I'm TJ Miracle alongside Dawn Morgan as we get ready for Game 2 of the district season and two teams whose seasons have been radically different. The Lady Cats, still looking for their first win, are 0-7. Portales is, depending on which poll you look at, either number 1 or number 2 in the state, and they are 6-1, suffering their first loss of the season Tuesday night against Goddard in a 3-1 matchup. In that one, of course, we'll see the Lady Rockets on Saturday here at Wildcat Gym. So, Dawn, a tough road to hoe tonight, and it doesn't get any easier in what's been a tough season thus far for the Lady Cats.
Yeah, it's been a learning season for a very young Lady Wildcat team. These, for the most part, we've got sophomores, juniors, and Lovington has definitely just been working on their game and putting it together. I mean, they're as aware of anybody that that they are in the learning stage, a building stage, and just trying to play the best they can and take those lessons from game to game and match to match and improve. And they have shown a lot of improvement in many areas since the very beginning of the season, which was just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, very short seasons to be sure. Of course, with everything condensed basically into 3 months. Yeah, we've got a week and a half left of volleyball before the volleyball playoffs, and same goes for soccer, and 2 more football games tomorrow night and next Friday night before their bowl game, and then we're into basketball actually before the end of March. For Lovington, it'll actually be the first weekend in April, but I know some of the other Lee County schools, Hobbs comes immediately to mind, are starting next weekend for basketball. So,
and these overlapping seasons definitely have an effect on the athletes because many of them, especially in the smaller schools, are playing more than one sport. Especially volleyball girls, a lot of times do play basketball, and normally those seasons are very separate, and that allows for lots of practice and lots of growth within each and focus on each of those sports. Not so much this year, and that goes for the guys too, who are working and competing in overlapping sports, and it's very tough. While we're really excited, and I know the students are excited to be back on the fields, on the courts, in the gyms, and playing and competitive, it has to squeeze their and really split their competitive focus up too much, really, and it puts them at risk, for injury from one sport to another. But that's how the season has developed. That's the reality, and they're making the best of it and the most of it, just like everybody.
Yeah, welcome to COVID World 2020, I think, is the kind of the watchword and the key word for everything that we've had going. Of course, we're great. We're glad to be with you. Hope you are great tonight. And thanks for watching us from Walmart Digital Solutions, One Radio Square Sports, on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, and, of course, also on the Lovington link at hobbsamerica.com. As the two teams heading over to their respective benches as we prepare for the introduction of the teams and the playing of the national anthem here this evening. Well, they're going to go out and they're going to warm up some more. They put 4 minutes back up on the clock, the pregame clock here. So, okay, I guess they're, going to give them some more time here.
Right. Well, that's okay. We do have.
We got plenty. We're good at talking.
Well, it's been enjoyable, to watch the Lovington girls working on their game and getting a little stronger with individual skills. And as a team, learning, to really play their position. There were a lot of girls coming into this season that, being so young, they were moving up from JV to varsity, playing their first varsity.
Or in some cases, the freshman team.
Or a freshman, that's exactly right. And had been focusing on some other position, specializing in a position last year maybe, and now in kind of a different position. Maybe they were a defensive specialist last year, and now they've been moved up, to the front row, and maybe they've moved, into an outside hitter position or a right side hitter position, and really working on some different skills, and maybe just getting better at serves. They're really just learning, and some of those transitions have been rough on the court. We've noticed they are just still learning their way, communicating and moving and transitioning from offense to defense, and getting used to the new positions and the places where they're expected to really watch for and read the other team and be in position, the right place at the right time. And not only do you have to worry about the position, then you have to worry about making quality hits and being in a position to pass the ball well, to make a quality touch so that you set somebody else up to either go in for a kill and make a point, or you at least return the ball over the net. And I think Coach Savannah Stockton has been really working on making sure that individually that the team is working on their basic volleyball skills, and then taking them into the varsity situation. And we're in a tough district. You look around, Portales, Artesia, a lot of the opponents that Lovington has faced, they're some of the strongest teams in the state.
Yeah, I want to say that 3 of those teams I want to say the other 3 teams in our district, I want to say they're all in the top 5.
Exactly. So what do? You're a young team. You're already, just learning your way. You're getting better. You're working on your skills. You're working as a team, collectively to show up better and better each time you're out, and you're facing the toughest competition in the state. You don't have a lot of time between games for practice to work out the issues and to really learn the lessons and adjust and move forward like you would in a regular season. And so it feels like the deck is stacked against you, I would think. If I were a Lovington Lady Wildcat, I would feel a little bit like that. And yet they come out and they play with enthusiasm and spirit and fire, and they have shown an ability to come back after they've gotten down and not let being down a set, just send them home. They have battled back, and they have won a set. They have definitely, learned some of these lessons and improved, and hopefully, looking for them to show up well tonight. And then just be able to hold their heads up high and know that they came out, they made the best of a bad situation, they played, they competed, and they're ready for what will be the end of their season for district competition, and then what they can take into next year for those returning players who are going to be sophomores and juniors and seniors next year.
Right, as we mentioned, a very young team, but they are growing. I think one thing that Coach Savannah Stockton and her staff really looking for is some additional girls to kind of step up a little bit. As you mentioned, learning new positions, learning the higher level of competition. Really, it's been Amber Barunda with the outside hitter position, and Jasmine Preciado has really been their setter, and really their most effective and efficient server.
Mm-hmm.
And so looking for some other girls to kind of step up and, add a little bit more depth to that. I think if they can do that the Lady Cats will be just fine. As the teams head out to the court for the introductions and the national anthem, we'll be back. This is Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports.
Attention shoppers, Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, President of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, getting ready for the start of Lady Cat Volleyball, Game 2 of the district season against an incredibly tough foe in the Portales Lady Rams. I'm TJ Miracle. Great to have you with us tonight on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Sports YouTube channel. And as we get set number 1 underway, here's the voice of the Lady Cats, Dawn Morgan.
Well, let's hope that Lovington is here with a lot of spirit and enthusiasm, as they've shown in the past, and ready for a tough match, but ready to bring their best to it. Portales will be serving first. It's going to be Madison Blakey, number 1, with the ball for Portales. Serves up. First contact by Barunda. Preciado sets up Dunlap. Dunlap tries to get it over the net, doesn't, and that's the first error for Lovington and the first point for Portales.
And really that's been the kind of the thing that's gone against Lovington, just too many errors.
Blakey with the serve. There's a lot of spin on it. Barunda with first contact. Then Marquez passes. Barunda gets it over. Portales answers. They're setting up for a kill. Lovington saves it. Preciado with the set. Marquez, sneaks it over. Portales saves it. Goes in for the kill. Good block by Dunlap. And it's out. No, it's in. Just barely in.
Yeah, Dunlap got a hand on it and blocked it out. And so that means point for Portales and back to Blakey.
Nice block by Dunlap, but Lovington just could not save the point. 2-0 by Portales. Blakey serving again. Dunlap with first contact. Preciado setting up Ortiz for the return. Portales handles it, goes in for the kill. Ooh, Barunda, nice dig. Preciado setting up Barunda. Barunda trying just to put a free ball over the net and didn't have enough oomph on it from the back row. It falls in front of the net. Another point for Portales.
Lady Cats showing a lot of fight, but, need to work on the communication a little. Some girls not quite sure who's supposed to do what.
Portales up 3-0. Blake is still serving. And that landed really low right in front of Barunda. She was right there in the middle of the back row, put her hands out, but could not get it up enough to get it over the net. Another 4 straight points for Portales to start this first set. Blakey still serving. Barunda putting up her hands. I don't know what happened. Dunlap put up her hands, and Barunda just made no contact with that ball. So another ace for Blakey, another point, and there's a timeout. Portales quickly taking a 5-0 lead. We'll be back with more Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
Hey, Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat strong. Go Big Blue!
A quick 5-0 run to start this first set has the Lady Cats down 5-0 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard as we return to the action. Here's Dawn Morgan.
The last 2 serves have been aces by Blakey. She's got the ball again for Portales. It's up. A lot of spin on that ball. Marcus with first contact. It goes up and goes out of bounds. Lovington, again, lack of communication on who was maybe going to go over there and try to pass that ball and keep it in play. So Blakey, again, scores another ace. Back to serve. She's a lefty. Barunda with first contact. Preciado sets up Dunlap for the kill. Dunlap returns. Ooh, nice return. Lovington, Portales saves it though, digs it. They send a free ball back over the net. Barunda's got it. Preciado sets up Dunlap for the kill. Oh, a nice block by Portales, but it falls on their side of the net, and that's a Lovington first point in this set. 6-1. Portales still leading, but Lovington will have the serve, and it's Sepulveda back to serve for Lovington.
Actually, I believe that, yeah, that's Sepulveda.
Yes.
Number 1.
Portales goes in for the kill, and it's long. That was, is that Faust or Rippey over there in that outside hitter?
That was Rippey. That's
okay,
number
Rippey,
6.
number 6. Outside hitter on that left side. Lots of Wheaties, but too much, too strong. Another point for Lovington. Sepulveda serves. Portales handles. They set up another, little fingertip kill. Oh, nice save by Lovington. And Dunlap sends over a little floater. Portales setting up for another kill, and it goes long. Another unforced error by Portales, 3 in a row, and that makes it 6-3. Lovington girls are coming back. They're cutting down the lead. Sepulveda still with the serve. Portales answers, and they set up for a little floater across the net. Dunlap sends it back over for Lovington, and that was a nice return, but it goes side out, goes a little bit wide. Dunlap where she needed to be, but she just hit it a little too far over to her left. So a point for Portales. They get the serve back. Courtney serving, or actually it's Davis serving. First contact by Marcus. Preciado sets up Barunda. Barunda for the kill. Barunda hits it into the net. Barunda having just a little control problem today. She is a really strong player. She normally leads the team with kills, and she's just coming out just a little bit flat today. Another point for Portales. 8-3 your score. Portales serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado setting Barunda up for the kill, and it goes in. Just paints the corner right before the line, right next to the line of the backcourt, and a point for Lovington. More importantly, they get the serve back too. So 8-4. Portales leads, but Dunlap back to serve for Lovington. Portales has first contact, and they're setting up for the kill. Nice block by Barunda, and a good pass. Lovington saves it. Barunda back over the net. Portales returns it really quickly, and now they've got time to make a set and a kill, and it does go in. Oh, just too hot to handle. They played that very well. Portales really had the time to make a good set and a good kill. They painted that exactly where they needed to be. 9-4 the score. Portales leading. They've got serve back, and it's going to be number 11, Kylie Payton, going back to serve. Spin serve, Sepulveda with first contact. Marcus comes in, Barunda for the kill, and it can't. Oh, that was a nice kill. Barunda maybe finally finding her rhythm. That sent Kinsey Davis to the floor. She tried to make a dig, but could not get to it in time. Nicely done by Lovington. 9-5. They're only down by 4, and they get the service back. Castro is going to serve for Lovington. Portales answers. They set up for the kill, but Lovington answers. And it going to go out. That was just popped up and sent back as a free ball by Lovington from the back court, the back row, and just went a little bit outside. So another point.
Just a little bit of a misjudge on the hit. Made it go way too far and too far over to that far side.
Portales with the point, 10-5, and it's Schillings serving for Portales. Barunda with the first, Chavarria with the first contact. They set up Barunda for the kill. Portales answers, and now they set up for a kill. Send it back over. Nice dig. Oh, but it falls in front of the net. Nobody in the front row over there in position to be able to handle that and keep that ball alive. So Portales with another point. 11-5, your score in this first set. Schilling still with a serve. A lot of spin on it. It is saved. And dug out. Lovington manages to return that. Good defense there. Portales pushes it back over the net. Preciado serves to Barunda for the kill. It's blocked by number 14, Garcia. The net sent back over, and Lovington can't do anything with that ball. It falls right between the rows. So another point for Portales, 12-5. And that's going to be Schilling still serving for Portales. A jump serve, again, with a lot of spin on it. Chavarria with first contact. Sepulveda with a pass. Sending over the nets, Preciado. Lovington's libero handles that. They set up number 14 for the kill, and it goes long. Garcia trying for the big kill, and it goes outside. Was it? And it's going to be Barunda who gets to serve as Lovington gets the serve back. Another hitting error by Portales. Lovington needs to take advantage. Barunda with a nice serve. Portales handles it, though. And they set up for the kill. It goes off of the hands, I think, at the net in front line. I don't know if that was Marquez or Preciado who put the hand up and made a block, and a point for Lovington.
Yeah, Reagan Courtney just knocking it way too far out, so Barunda with the point on the serve.
And Barunda will serve again. Portales answers, a little fingertip dink back. Preciado sets Marquez. Sepulveda sends it back over the net. Portales handles that. They set up for a big kill, but Chavarria says no, she handles it. Preciado sets up for the kill, and it is handled by Portales. Nice rally going. Lovington again. Chavarria with a nice dig. Lovington passing it. Barunda sends it over the net. Portales answers. They set up for an outside hit kill, and it's at the net, blocked. Nice block by Marquez. Now Preciado sets up. Sepulveda sends it over. Portales still handling out a long rally. A free ball over the net, and it's going to just be set up by Castro. Preciado then with a set, and Portales handles that. They go in for a big kill. Oh, nice dig by Chavarria in the back row. Now Sepulveda sends it over. Again, Portales setting up for the big kill. It's blocked at the net by Marquez. Barunda now keeps it alive and sending it just over the net. Beautiful pass by Portales, but they send it. Oh, and it's out. Great rally
by Preciado.
Yeah, Preciado with a nice dig. And Lovington with the point on the longest rally that we've seen, I think, in all of Lovington's matches so far. And Lovington was victorious. They outlasted, they dug, they were where they needed to be. Beautiful point. It's 12-8, and Barundo serving. Portales setting it up, sending over a free ball. Preciado now going to set up, and Sepulveda, and it goes long. She set up Sepulveda for the kill, and Sepulveda with a good timing, but bad accuracy. So sends it just a little bit long, and after that celebration, Lovington's got to pull it back in and focus.
After a slow start, though, Lovington really seems to be coming to life here in the middle portion of this set.
13-8, Portales is leading off of the serve. Lovington handling it, and sends it back over the net. Portales with some time to set for a big kill. Blocked at the net. Good block. Now Preciado. And it's going to go out. Preciado was going to pass a free ball back over the net. Really good position. Lovington already playing their positions a little better. Their transitions are a little quicker, and they're where they need to be. Now they just have to work on the accuracy. 14-8. Portales serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado is setting. And Castro sends it over. They're going to say a point. I think it was an illegal. Double hit. Yeah, double hit. So an automatic point for Portales. 15-8. They're up by 7. And it will be Courtney serving for Portales. But Lovington really doing well. Serves up. And Castro just can't handle it. So that's an ace for Courtney. And that makes it 16-8. Right now, it's a good time for timeout, and exactly the whistle sounds. So we will be back with more Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, the Lady Cats taking a timeout as our score on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, Portales 16, Lovington 8. And as we get back to the action, here's Dawn Morgan.
Lovington really coming alive for a long rally, and that showed a lot of grit. They really just showed a lot of focus right where they need to be. They're playing much better positions tonight, and they just need to work on making fewer errors and unforced errors. Portales with an 8-point lead, 6-8. Courtney serving again off of an ace. Castro with first contact. Preciado setting up the net, ends up sending it over. And now Sepulveda with first contact. Preciado setting up Barunda. Barunda sends it over. And Schillings is going to set up for a big, and a great block at the net. I think that was Marquez. Portales handles it, and then The third, Courtney ends up hitting it long for a point for Lovington. Again, great block, good network tonight. Really great work on that front row at the net. That's probably the fourth or fifth really good block that Lovington has made. It's Marcus serving for Lovington. Gets it over the net. Oh, and it comes back over, and a quick dink right back over by Preciado. Preciado just snuck that in and sent it right down. There was anything Portales could do to get that. A point for Lovington, 16-10. They got momentum, and it is Marcus to serve. Portales answers. Schillings setting up for a big block. An attempted kill. Barunda handles it, but Barunda can't do enough with it. She can't make a quality touch on that and get that hittable or passable by her teammates. So a side out for Lovington. Still, Barunda right where she needed to be. Again, just got to make quality touches, quality hits. And Portales serving. Barunda with first contact. Preciado going to set up Sepulveda for the kill. Sepulveda returns it, but long. Side out. 18-10 now is your score. Lovington really has to shut Portales down right now. This is that score from 18 to 25 is that area that Lovington has been a little bit weak on, letting the other team have momentum. And there's an ace. There's an ace.
Yeah, Faust just drilled that one in there, and nothing that Lovington could do about it on that back line with Castro, and so makes it 19-10 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard.
Faust, their libero, serving. And Marcus with first contact. Preciado sends it over the net. Portales tries to spike. Lovington answers, but a little bit of out of position right there. Dunlap and Castro both trying to get to that ball. Neither one of them can. It just drops in front of the net for another point by Portales. 20-10 your score right now. Faust will continue to serve. Castro with first contact. Barunda with a pass. Dunlap with a high pass over the net, and it goes out of bounds. So, again, it comes back to those quality touches again. You've got to set that ball well and pass it well so the rest of your team can handle that. 21-10, Portales serving. Castro with the first contact. Barunda from the pass. Goes over the net, dug out by Portales. Attempted kill, good block at the net by Preciado and Dunlap, but it goes side out. Instead of blocking and becoming a point, it blocked and went to the side. So another point for Portales. 22-10, Faust is still serving. Castro with first contact. Marquez with a pass. Barunda sends it over. Portales answers. They go in for the big kill, and it goes long, but did Barunda touch it? Barunda got the tip of it, just a fingertip, unfortunately. So that becomes a point. 23-10 now. Faust still serving.
This will be her 7th point if she can get it here.
First contact by Barunda. Preciado with a set. Castro sends it over. Portales saves it. Now they set up for the big kill. Barunda digs it out. Preciado sets it up. Dunlap back over the net. Portales' libero handles that. They set up for a big kill, and yes, that was a spike by Payton at Mach 9 there. Just nothing they could do. She really had time to set it and made an accurate kill, just right where Lovington could not get it. 24-10, serving for the first set. Faust is up. Barunda with the first contact. Preciado sets up Dunlap, who sends it over. Portales saves it. They dig it out. Now they send a free ball over. It's touched by Dunlap, set up by Castro, sent over by Sepulveda, and Sepulveda out. So that first set, 25-10, goes to Portales. Lovington one set down in this one. We will be back with more Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
When it comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast in names and numbers.
Back here at Wildcat Gym, getting ready for the start of the second set. Lovington Lady Cats against Portales. District matchup on this Thursday evening. The Lady Cats falling 25-10 in set number one. And some really good action in that first set, but the hot hand on the serve with 6 points being served by Madison Blakey to start the game, and then 8 to end it out by Tegan Faust. Just too much for the Lady Cats to overcome.
Blakey had 3 aces. She started out as serving for Portales and put Portales up quickly, 6 with 6 points and 3 of those aces. Faust had 8 straight points, but only 1 ace off of those. But Portales playing very well as a team around her serve. Preciado serving for Lovington. Portales answers that. They go in for the big kill, and it is a stab right in the heart of the court, right between the rows. Nothing that can be done, and that was
Hayden, her second kill.
Yes.
And now it'll be Davis back to serve.
And a net serve, but it goes over, so it's playable. Barunda handles that, sends it back over. Now they set up Hayden for the kill again, and it goes just inside that far corner. Oh, that hurts. Lovington's head swivel around, hoping that it was going to go out. Mine was also hopeful, but unfortunately, Portales with a point. 2-0 up in this set, and that's going to get handled by Lovington and managed to not get over. It turns out Barunda had the 3rd hit on that, and she was way out of position, did her best, but could not get it over. It went into the net, so Portales up quickly, 3-0. Davis continuing to serve in this second set for Portales. Sepulveda with the first contact. Riley Dunlap sets it up. Aranda gets it over the net. Oh, Portales with some great play, but finally off of a great dig, that was Payton at the net. It was a tight set. She had no room to work with and could not get it back over. So Lovington with their first point in this set, 3-1. They're down by 2. Castro is back to serve for the Lady Cats. Portales answers that, and they set up for a little, what turns out to be a fingertip dink, but it's blocked by Lovington. Portales finally gets it back over. Now Preciado sets Dunlap in a great position and slaps it down into the net instead of over. So Lovington will lose the point and the serve. 4-1. Portales leading. And it's going to be Payton serving. A lot of spin on that. Marquez handles first contact, miscommunication between Preciado and Dunlap as to who was going to handle that, and it just falls in for another unnecessary point. Portales scoring that to Payton with a serve, and it spins down to the floor right in front of Marquez, who just can't handle that. So an ace by Payton to go along with a couple of her kills. She's been effective in the back and the front. Lovington handling her serve. Preciado saving that. Setting up. Marcus sends it over. Portales saves that. Now they set up for a big kill. Castro saves it. And Barunda with second contact. And they're going to say a double hit. So
another unforced error.
Double hit. Lovington sacrificing that point. 7-1. And Payton continues to serve. This one, Marquez, first contact. Preciado pushes it over the net. Portales digs it out. They send it back over. Preciado sends it up very close to the net. Sepulveda was trying to dig it out, but again, it was just a tight set and nothing that she could do with that. So Lovington losing the point, and there's a timeout. We'll take it. Back with more Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
A smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called SmartHub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the SmartHub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the SmartHub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with SmartHub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
Back here at Wildcat Gym out of the Lady Cat timeout. Lady Cats trailing 8-1, trying to break the service by Kylie Payton. And with the call as we get back to the action, Dawn Morgan.
8-1, Portales with Payton serving. And Barunda has first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill. Oh, a great dig by Portales. Keeps it alive, though. And they get it back. A free ball over the net. Marquez passes it to Preciado. She sets up Barunda for the kill, but it goes into the net. Now there is a point. It was four touches by Lovington, means that it's a point for Portales. 9-1 is your score now.
5 straight points for Payton on this
serve. Here she goes. A lot of spin. Barunda has first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill, and yes, nice kill. Good position. They had time. Barunda had a little more time to really paint that exactly where she wanted it, and it goes in the back court, just inside the line. 9-2, and Lovington with the serve. Dunlap serving, and wow, it caught Portales. It's an ace for Dunlap, as it caught Portales out of position. Nobody at the front net able to take that and return that ball. Nice serve by Dunlap. She's going to move over a little bit for this one, though. Portales digs that. They're alive. Sends it back over the kill. Lovington says no. Preciado keeps it alive. Sepulveda passes it. Preciado sends it over the net, but it's long. It's out. Side out of bounds. Still a kind of nice, good work by Lovington. The girls, handling that and doing some really good saves and digs on that rally. Unfortunately, they lose the point out of that. 10-3 is your score.
So Dunlap will check in, and checking in will be Chavarria for Lovington, and serving will be Schillings.
Yes, Schilling back to serve. 10-3 your score. Portales leading in the second set after winning the first one. Spin serve. Marquez handles that. Preciado serves up Barunda for the kill. Portales digs that. Schilling sets up the outside hitter for the kill. Lovington saves that. Preciado sets up Castro. Castro sends it over the net. Portales sends it over. Nice block. Sepulveda right there. Sepulveda and Marquez were right there.
Sepulveda got the block.
She got the block, but Marquez right in there for both of them for the double block right there in good position at the net. Lovington with the serve. Sepulveda is back. Portales handles that. They set up for the kill. Send it over. Chavarria saves that. Sends it to Preciado. Preciado tries to get it over the net. Coming over, Barunda sees it's going to fall short, so she tries to get there at the net to just fingertip take that back over, and doesn't get there in time.
And Marcus slid over the line as she was making contact.
11-4 your score. Portales with the point and the serve. And it is Courtney with the serve. It's a low one, and it is tough for Chavarria to try to handle. She sends it back into the net. Nobody can get there in time. So another point for Portales, 12-4. They are up in the second set after winning the first one. Lovington has got to try to stop the bleeding here. Courtney with the serve, and it's a hot one. And Chavarria saves that. Marquez also with a good dig. They send it over the net. Portales answers, though, and the little fingertip dink is Garcia right in that left front outside hitter location. That means a point for Portales, 13-4, as they continue to dominate the Lady Cats in this second set. It's going to be Courtney with the serve again. She's already got an ace. Castro with first contact. Chavarria on the pass. Castro sends it over. Portales answers. They set up for the kill. Sepulveda saves that. Chavarria with second contact. Barunda sends it over the net. A nice dig by Portales and a big hit coming. A block at the net, I think, by Preciado. Marquez sends it over. Portales keeps it alive. Good rally going on here. Free ball opportunity, and it goes low, and just trying to get to that with Chavarria. She just could not slide in time to get there and send it back over. Good rally, though. But again, Lovington losing the point on that rally. 14-4. Portales up by 10, and Courtney with the serve. Sepulveda answers. Preciado sets up Marquez. Marquez hits it long, side out. Another unforced error for Lovington, giving the point to Portales. And another timeout will be taken. We will take it and back in 30 seconds with Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store.
Back on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, it reads Portales 15, Lovington 4. The Lady Cats trying to break service here. And as we get back to the action, here's Dawn Morgan.
Courtney still serving for Portales. Portales keeps serve for several points, and which is what you want to do. And Lovington needs to break that service. That's an ace, as that came across with too much spin for Chavarria to handle.
And fifth straight point served by Courtney.
That's right. A couple of aces for her. And another point for Portales, 16-4. Lovington trailing by 12 in this second set. Courtney up with that spin. Chavarria answers, but all she can do is push it forward, and that's just not a quality touch, not playable, not passable by any of her teammates. So another ace for Courtney. She continues to serve, and Portales continuing to lead 17-4. Barunda with first contact. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill. Portales digs that. There's a set and a return. Digging it out is Chavarria. Sending it back over the net, I think, was Castro. And then there's a set for a kill, and it goes long. Oh, 14 Garcia with too much on that. It goes long, and that's a good break for the Lady Cats, as a hitting error by Portales means 17-5 your score, and Barunda will be back to serve for Lovington. Barunda probably has got a good serve. Nice spin on that. Portales handles it, though. They go in for the kill. It's blocked at the net. Good network. Oh, they send it over, and the point is there's a net violation or a foot violation, net violation. So that it means a point for Lovington. And again, Lovington, forcing Portales to give up a point here. Barunda will continue to serve. What is... Nice serve by Barunda. Schilling sets it up, a little fingertip dink, handled by Lovington. Preciado sends it back over. Another set for the kill. A block at the net. Marquez keeps it alive. Sepulveda with a block, with a pass, and Lovington sends it over. A little tit for tat at the net, and Lovington loses that battle. Two blockers going up, fingertips back and forth, and it falls on Lovington's side.
Yeah,
right?
Garcia getting to it and just putting it over where nobody from Lovington could do anything with it, and gives the serve back to Portales.
Faust has got the ball. 18-6 your score. Lovington handles that. Preciado sets up Aranda for the return. Portales trying for the big kill was Terrace Rippey, but it goes long. So again, an unforced error, hitting error by Portales gives Lovington the point and the serve back. 18-7 your score, and it's going to be, I believe, Marquez back to serve. Marquez serving for Lovington. As it's handled by Portales, and they set up for the kill, and this one goes long too. That was number 2, Kenzie Davis, in that outside hitter role. She's a defensive specialist and an outside hitter. She was in position, but she was inaccurate with that hit. An error means a point for Lovington. 18-8 your score. Marquez with the serve. Portales digs it. Then they set up Rippey again. This time, Lovington has an answer. Preciado now setting up. Aranda returns it, kind of a free ball. Faust with it in the air. They serve up for the kill. Oh, a nice dig by Barunda, but it goes off of her hands and side out. A lot of spin on that ball, and she just couldn't adjust her arms in that return to get it back over the net.
Yeah, Payton hammered that one home for Portales. Really nothing that Barunda could do over there. Made contact, but not able to control it and get it to one of her teammates.
Well, with that kind of speed and spin, boy, you're not going to be able to do much for that. The point for Portales. They've got the serve. Lovington answers, though. Barunda with the third touch back over the net. And they set up for this. Oh, nice block at the net. It was Dunlap and Preciado. So I think they were both there for a double block. I'm going to give that both to them. And that means a point for Lovington. Really good, because Peyton really thought that she just had that, and Courtney thought that they had that point won. Preciado serving for Lovington. Portales answers. A little fingertip dink. It's handled. Oh, and a nice return by Barunda. It hits the top of the net and falls in the front court there for Portales, and that's a point for Lovington. Nice return, and that will be a kill for Barunda. Softly and nicely done. Preciado serving for Lovington, and a little serve. Almost an automatic point, but Portales saves it. Preciado sets up. Dunlap sends it over. Sepulveda tries, but it's blocked by...
I believe that was by Payton again, so that'll be her fourth
net.
kill.
Yeah. And the point for Portales means it's 20-10. Davis serving for Portales. Barunda, oh, it goes off Barunda's hands. There's a lot of spin, not just speed, but a whole lot of spin on Davis's serve. And so that'll be an ace for Davis. Nothing much Barunda could do with that. Up again. This one, I think that might have gone long. Sepulveda moved in, and again, she tried to return that. Not much she can do. They don't do float serves, I've noticed, Portales.
No.
They've got very aggressive jump serves with a lot of spin and speed on them, and they've got a lot of girls who serve well. Davis is one of them. That's dug out by Barunda. Second contact by Marquez. Barunda sends it over. Portales handles that. There's a set. Going in for the kill is Courtney, and Barunda digs that. Preciado setting up Dunlap. Dunlap sends it over. There's a block in the net by Payton. Now Barunda sends it over. And Portales handles that. And going in for the kill is Kylie Payton, but it goes long. And that is going to be...
point for Lovington.
Yeah, that makes it 22-11. Lovington gets the serve back. And all eyes were on the line judge over there, the ref who said it was good. Oh, and then that's followed up by a net serve by Villarreal. So a net serve will be an automatic point for Portales, and they will get the serve back. 23-11, 2 points away from Portales putting this set away. Lovington has to battle back. Schilling, or rather Payton, will be serving for Portales. First contact by Dunlap. Now Marquez gets it from the pass. Dunlap sends it over, and it's going to be 4 touches. Nothing Lovington could do about that because they did not make a good pass and get it over the net in time. So 24-11. This is set point. Payton serving. And it's a miscommunication there between Castro and Marquez, and they just look at each other and the ball falls in. So another ace for Payton on that. And the set 25-11 goes to Portales. They're up 2-0. And we will be back with the third set in 2 minutes for more Lovington Wildcat volleyball from No Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
Hey, Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Attention shoppers. Bob's Thriftway welcomes you to Lovington, New Mexico. This week you'll save big on grocery items throughout their store. Save big on produce, household items, bread products, and meats. Every week, Bob's Thriftway has big savings for their customers. Bob's Thriftway is your local hometown grocery store. So for the freshest produce, the best meats, shop Bob's Thriftway, 906 West Avenue D in Lovington.
Devon Energy is proud to support the athletic programs of Lovington High School this season. By partnering with local schools in Lovington, Devon is making an investment in the long-term future of the community. Sports teach discipline, teamwork, and leadership. Skills our youth will use to succeed for a lifetime. From the Devon team to yours, Devon Energy wishes you good luck this season, both on the field and in the classroom. Go Wildcats!
Back here at Wildcat Gym, getting ready for set number 3 as the Lady Cats trailing Portales now 2-0, falling in set number 2, 25-11. I'm TJ Miracle, and as we get ready for the start of set number 3, here's Dawn Morgan.
Yes, 2-0. Portales has been so strong. They have been doing what they needed to do to win this match, which is hold serve. And they have so many girls who serve really well, not just passably, not just to get out there and put it over the net, but they are a deep team, and they really are able to float around no matter who is serving. It seems like they're strong. They're able to handle that. They hold serve for several points, and Lovington is just making too many errors. There are also some glimmers of good play, though, by Lovington. They've been doing some excellent blocking, some good digs and returns. And to start this third set, a must-win for Lovington. It's going to be Portales serving. Barunda, first contact. Preciado setting up Sepulveda for the return. It goes out. So Sepulveda with a nice return. She was in good position, but just hit it out, hit it long. So first point, Blakey serving. It's her second serve in this set for Portales. Barunda can't handle that, but she does get contact, and then Sepulveda saves it, and Lovington pushes it over the net. But Portales makes a dig and saves it. Now Dunlap manages to push it across the net. Now Portales goes in for the kill, and Barunda handles that. Preciado sets up Sepulveda, sends it over. Portales keeping it alive. And they send a free ball over the net. It's going to end up out.
But I think touched it.
No, she did not. It went
hit
out.
The ground.
Exactly.
So, yeah, if she had touched it, though, before it hit the ground, it would have been a point the other way.
But she was out of bounds, and the ball was landing when she touched it. So
a break for the Lady Cats.
It's a point for Lovington. They even it up 1-1, and it's going to be Villarreal serving for Lovington. Nice serve, barely dug out by Portales, who sends it over. Dunlap setting up. Preciado sends it over the net, and it goes over and ends up going off the hands of Portales, and Lovington with a point, and they've got the lead in this third set.
Yeah,
so
and Villarreal really started that on her serve, one that just kind of went over and died.
It did. Faust had trouble digging that out. This one, a stronger serve, and Portales has it. And the kill, Payton is set up and has plenty of time to just look and paint that exactly where she wanted it, which is right down the throat of Lovington. So another kill for Payton. She's got 5 with a couple of aces. And it's Portales with the serve. Marquez gets first contact. Preciado serve. Oh, she sets up Barunda. Barunda sends it over. It spins right on the top of the net and then falls down on the Lovington side. So a point for Portales. Just up by 1, though, with Davis serving 3-2. Portales leads. Lovington, this is do or die time. They've got to come through on this set. And first contact by Villarreal. Barunda digs it. Sepulveda sends it over. Portales handles it. They send it long, and Lovington wisely, nobody reached up to try to touch that, and it goes out for another point for Lovington. They tie it up 3-all, and it's going to be Dunlap back to serve for Lovington. Portales answers that. They set up Payton for the kill. She goes in, and it's initially dug out by Preciado. She sends it over. Lovington's able to dig it a second time, but no room to do anything with it as Barunda ends up on her knees. That looked painful, but she gets up from it. The point for Portales puts them 1 point up, 4-3. They get the serve back, and it is Payton back to serve. Payton with her spin serve. Barunda, first contact. Villarreal sets up Barunda for the kill. Barunda hits it into the net instead of over, and that's a point for Portales. 5-3 now as Payton is back to serve again. Portales up by 2 in this third set. Barunda digs out the serve. Or actually, that was Villarreal. Portales returns that over the net. A little fingertip dink by Courtney is going to give her the kill, and Portales the point. Lovington gets up to try to defend this serve. Another hot one from Payton coming in, and it's dug out. Preciado keeps it alive. Villarreal sends it over the net. Portales handles that. They set up for a kill, and you know it was going to be Rippey was trying for just a little fingertip dink over the top of the net. Instead, she sends it into the net, so a point by Lovington makes it 6-4. Lovington gets the serve back, and Sepulveda will be back with the ball behind the line for Lovington. A nice serve. Portales barely digs that. They stay alive. They're going to try to get a free ball over the net. Barunda handles that. Preciado sets up Barunda for the kill. Oh, it's a stuffed block. It goes back over. Now Preciado tries for the kill. Another stuffed block. She sets up Barunda. It's blocked again, but this time off the block, out of bounds. It's a great point for Lovington. 2 impressive stuffed blocks at the net by Lovington. Saves that point. 6-5. And Lovington serves. Oh, and Sepulveda sends it into the net. An error on the serve means Portales has the point 7-5, and they get served back, and this time it'll be Schilling back to serve. Again, good fight, good fire from Lovington, but they have got
just too many errors once again.
But they're only 2 points down right now. They can still rally. Sepulveda with the first contact. Preciado sends it over the net. Now they set up Courtney for the kill, but it's saved by Lovington. Barunda sends it over the net. And now attempted kill, just a floater back over the net. And Preciado, they're going to say the points, they're going to say 4
double
hits
touch.
Or double touch. Okay, double touch by Lovington. I thought she was holding up 4 hits. I'm thinking, wow, I guess I miscounted. Double hit means a point for Portales. Schilling with the serve. Villarreal with the first contact, and I think they're going to say it was it was an illegal
touch.
hit. Yep.
It looked like a palm ball.
And so
we'd call in basketball.
It's 9-5. Portales stretching out their lead. Schilling up with the serve. Villarreal with Chavarria rather with the return. It goes to passes it to Preciado, and then Preciado gets it back, and Chavarria can't do anything with it. It's a low return into the net, so a point for Portales. 10-5 your score.
As
It's
Ortiz
Chavarria. Yeah, Chavarria comes out. Ortiz comes in for Lovington, and Schilling back to serve for Portales. Nope, and a net serve. That's a rare error on serve for Portales, and that gives Lovington the point and the serve back, 10-6. It's a good break for Lovington. The Lady Cats need to capitalize on it with Barunda serving. They need to mount a little comeback rally here. Barunda with a nice serve. Faust digs it. Schilling sets it. Attempted kill. Lovington handles that. There's an answer. Preciado fingertip roll over the net, but that's handled by Portales. They send a free ball back. Now Preciado sets up, and Barunda, nice little, that was great. Barunda had the presence and the time to be able to look and see, you know what, power was not necessary. She simply pushed it with her fingertips into a hole and scored a point. And most importantly, keeps the serve. Serving, and Portales answers. Preciado pushes it over the net. Portales a little out of position, but they do set up for the kill. Barunda says no. She answers. Preciado now setting up for Villarreal to answer. She sends it over the net. Good rally going. Portales tries for the kill, and an error, a hit error by Courtney over the outside hitter location on the left. She one-handed it into the net, so a nice point for Lovington. 10-8, they shave the lead down. Barunda serving. Oh, and Barunda with a net serve. Again, error on serve, and a point for Portales. 11-8 gives Portales the ball back, and it will be Courtney serving for Portales this third and final set. It's a close one so far, exciting. Digging it out is Lovington. Sepulveda's got it. Preciado sets up Marquez. Oh, Marquez with a kill. Nice. Marquez with a good point. Just falls behind that back row. Portales could not turn around and go get that in time.
And with Courtney, one of the better servers, she's got 3 aces in the match. It was important to break that one as quickly as they did.
And Marquez back to serve. Now it's Schilling setting up. And Lovington answers, saves that point with a dig. Portales has got it. They send a free ball over. Dunlap touches it. Preciado serves up, and Dunlap goes for the kill, but Portales answers that. They send a free ball back over. Barunda's got it. She passes to Sepulveda. Now Barunda over the net. Portales handles that. Schilling sets up for the kill and saves. It's saved by Sepulveda. And a pass over to Barunda. She gets it back over the net. A long rally. Portales is a little fingertip dink. Oh, and I think they said, oh, yes, they do. It was into the net. She touched the net and probably had a net violation as well as center court violation. So point for Lovington. 11-10. They're just 1 point down. Marcus serving again. Portales with the answer. Schilling. They set up for the kill. Lovington says no. They dig it out. Sending it over is Barunda. Faust answers. Schilling sets it up. They go in for the kill. Oh, and a good block at the net, but it ends up falling over there. There's nothing Villarreal could do. She was in position, but she couldn't turn around and get her hand on that to return it. So a point for Portales. As the Lady Rams have the serve back, Faust is serving. And it goes long. Wisely, Lovington, the backcourt, the back row just watches that sail past and go long. So a serve error, and that's good because Faust has made a lot of points for Portales off of that serve. 12-11 as Preciado serves for Lovington. Schilling sets up. Portales pushes it over. Lovington denies them. There's a point for Portales. They're going to say double hit by Lovington again. That is about the 4th or 5th point that Lovington has given up on a double hit. These basics of volleyball, this heat of the moment, the action. Lovington just sometimes losing focus and giving up those precious points. 13-11 your score. Lovington down only by 2. And it's Blakey with the serve. Lovington answers. Preciado setting up Dunlap for the kill. She goes for her fingertip. Oh, it's blocked by Payton, sent back over, and Lovington can't do anything with it. So a kill for Payton on that. A soft one, but it counts still. 14-11 your score. Portales up by 3, and Blakey is serving. She's a lefty, and a lot of spin on her serve. Preciado off the pass, pushes it over. Portales manages to get it over. A free ball, a pass by Preciado. She sets up Dunlap to set it back over the net, and then it's answered and pushed back over by Portales. They get the points, 15-11.
Back
and there's
over
a time.
Davis.
Yeah, by Davis. And there is a point. It is a timeout, and we will take it back with Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
Comes to your hard-earned money, selecting the right bank is vital. Hi, I'm David Campbell, president of First American Bank in Lovington. First American Bank in Lovington is part of this community. So bank with trusted partners you know, and trusted partners that are part of this area we call home. First American Bank offers all the advantages big corporate banks do, and we do our banking with hometown support and commitment. Choose First American Bank, 19 West Washington in Lovington. We want to earn your trust, then earn your business.
Welcome back to Lovington Lady Cat Volleyball from Walmart Digital and One Radio Square Sports. A timeout taken as Lovington just trails by 4 on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard, 15-11. Portales on the serve with the call. Dawn Morgan.
Lovington down by 2 sets. They've got to win this one. Oh, and a net serve. Blakey with an error on serve. That's unusual, but it gives Lovington the point, and the serve back is a good time for it. Villarreal is going to be back serving for Lovington. Only 3 points down. They need to mount this comeback, continue. Good play. They set up Payton for the kill. Oh, block at the net. Dunlap right up there with Barunda. I'm going to give them the double block. Great block at the net.
Third block for Dunlap.
Villarreal still serving for Lovington. Faust has first contact. They're going to set up for the kill, but it's saved, dug out by Lovington. As Preciado sets up Barunda. She sends it over. Faust has got it. They set up Payton for the kill. Block at the net again. Another block. That is Dunlap, who is on fire.
But
her
unfortunately went out of bounds.
Yeah,
so point for Portales.
Yes, point for Portales, but a nice block. And Sepulveda right there in position at the net, too. But again, Lovington giving up the point. Davis with a serve, and it is long. So another error on serve, and that's unusual. But the pressure's on Portales. They're cracking just a little bit. 16-14. Lovington down only by 2. Dunlap serving. Faust digs it. And they set up for the kill. It goes long. Are they going to say that Chavarria touched it?
Yep.
Yes, Chavarria just got her fingertips on it. Unfortunately, that's a point for Portales, 17-14. And that meant that was a service ace for Payton. She is going to continue to serve. And it's dug and returned. It's going to go long, though. It's going to be an ace because it just was tough. It was a reaction there by, I can't tell who that is in the back row for Lovington.
I believe that's Villarreal.
Villarreal. There was a whistle before the point for Lovington. Oh, they're going to say a player out of position, I think. Yeah, player out of position.
Yep, so it'll give Lovington
Portales.
the serve back and give them the point.
And that's a good break at this point. Lovington needs to take everything they get and capitalize on it. It's 18-15, a 3-point lead by Portales. And that's going to mean that Sepulveda is back to serve for Lovington. And a net serve. Sepulveda with an error on serve.
Actually, that was Hernandez,
Hernandez.
number 2.
Oh,
yeah.
number 2. I apologize.
No, I've done that. They both kind of the numbers when they're as they're moving kind of look the same a little bit.
So it was Hernandez giving up the point. Portales will take it, 19-15, and serving for Portales. Lovington's. It's going to be an ace, and that was Ortiz with the error, and that means
Schilling's with the ace, her first.
Yep.
And that's her 6th service point of the evening.
And she's up with a serve and a net serve. So that's the 3rd net serve in this set for Portales. So they're giving up some important points, and Lovington will take it. It's 20-16. Lovington down by 4. Barunda is back to serve for the Lady Cats. Good serve. Faust digs it out. Schilling is going to set up for the kill. Sepulveda saves that. Preciado passes it. Marquez gets it over the net. It's going to be Schilling. Again, setting up Courtney for the kill. Sepulveda says nope. Barunda off the pass. Sepulveda sends it over. And Portales saves that. They're going to pass it, send it over, free ball. Marquez sets up for the return. It's over the net, and now Portales goes in for the kill, and getting a hand on it is Ortiz on the side, but she can't do anything with it, and so the point goes to Portales. So 21-16 your score, and there's going to be a timeout. I think that's a good time for this, and we'll be back in 30 seconds with more Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from New Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.
General Welding Supply, Inc., the only locally owned and operated welding supply shop in Lee County. Why is shopping local important? There are many reasons. Shopping local keeps your dollar right here in Lee County. The staff at General Welding Supply shops the same stores you do. How about support? General Welding Supply supports local by sponsoring schools and youth sports. Shop General Welding Supply in Hobbs and Lovington. General Welding Supply, a proud supporter of Lovington sports. Find them fast at names and numbers.
The Lady Cats take their 2nd and final time out of this 3rd set, trailing on the Knoll Pharmacy scoreboard 21-16, but still a lot of fight in them. Now they need to break the service by Courtney, and with the call, Dawn Morgan.
And first contact made by Ortiz, and instead of a quality touch and a pass, it goes off her arms, and that's a point for Portales. Portales 22, up by 6.
4th ace for Courtney.
Yep, and she's got a couple of kills to go with that as well. Serve goes across the net. Barunda has first contact. Preciado sets up for the return by Lovington. Portales handles that. They go in for the kill, and it goes long. That was number 13, Rebecca Courtney, with the ball going long out of bounds. That's a point for Lovington and a reprieve for them. They need to take this back and try to hold serve and make some points right here. 22-17. They've got to stop that momentum as Marquez with the serve. Faust digs it. Schilling, their setting specialist, sets up for the kill. It's denied by Marquez. Preciado sets up Barunda. Barunda tries to kill it. Faust digs it. And now there's a fingertip return. Preciado at the net. And they're going to say that it touches the net. Oh, no, I think they touched the antenna. Double hit?
Yep,
okay.
Double hit on Lovington.
All right, so again, that's been a common mistake, aside from errors on hitting for Lovington. Faust back to serve for Portales. Barunda answers, and it goes off of her hands, so that's an ace for Faust. Another ace for Faust. As she will serve again, it's set point, match point.
And she's
right here.
That's her 9th point of the match.
24-17, Portales serving for the match. Barunda answers, and unfortunately, that is it for Portales and Lovington, as Lovington falls in straight sets. And we will be back with your wrap-up for Lovington Wildcat Volleyball from Walmart Digital Solutions and OneRadioSquared.com. 25-17, the final score in this third set.
Introducing a smarter, easier way to manage your Lee County Electric account. It is called Smart Hub. Now you can pay your bill anywhere, anytime, with 24-hour access to your account. It is free and simple to use. Just search for the Smart Hub app on your cell phone or device and download the free app, or go to our website at lcecnet.com and look for the Smart Hub logo to view your account or pay your bill online. Managing your Lee County Electric account conveniently and securely with Smart Hub. Lee County Electric, owned by those we serve.
It's no secret, at some point you'll have a question or need to replace or fix something on your vehicle. Whether your vehicle's new or ancient, Lovington Auto Supply is your trusted advisor when you need dependable auto parts. Not only do they have the parts you need, they have real answers to your real automotive questions, and that helps keep your vehicle running longer and stronger. Quality parts, helpful people. Lovington Auto Supply, 217 West Avenue D in Lovington, your Napa Auto Store. Hey Wildcat fans, Wildcat sports are back. No fans in the stands aren't going to hold the Cats back. Catch all the action on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel, links on the school website, social media, also streaming live at HobbsAmerica.com. The Lovington Wildcats and Lady Cats are the finest in the West, and we can't wait to cheer on all our athletes. Thank you to the Wildcat family for your continued support. We are Wildcat Strong. Go Big Blue!
We're the pharmacy that you've trusted for over 75 years. Being open for that length of time can only happen with consistency, service, and local engagement. Now Pharmacy has supported the local youth in City of Lovington for over 75 years. When you need a pharmacist, you can trust that Now Pharmacy will be there for your needs. Go by Now Pharmacy, located at 122 West Adams in Lovington today. Now Pharmacy, a proud supporter of the Lovington Wildcats.
Welcome to your Lady Cat postgame show here on HobbsAmerica.com and the Lovington Lady Cats YouTube channel. With Dawn Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle. So the Lady Cats falling in straight sets, 25-10, 25-11, 25-17. But the scores really don't tell the story of this one, Dawn.
No, Lovington really did play well in most of the sets. But what we've noticed, a trend has been that Lovington, when they get to that do-or-die set where they must win, they play a much better set. They need to start taking that attitude and playing every set in that manner, in that fashion, with that intensity and that focus and that attack. They need to play their first set, their second set, every set like it's the do-or-die set that they have to win or go home, because they end up playing a much better set. But even their first two tonight, they had showed a lot of improvements. Tonight, they played much better at the net. They had effective blocking. In fact, they got great blocks. Dunlap led. She had 4 blocks in this match. Three of those were double blocks, again, at the net with Marquez and Sepulveda and Preciado, and even Barunda had a block at the net as well. Barunda, again, with a couple of kills. Marquez with a kill, Preciado with a kill, and some service aces from Barunda Varunda and Dunlap as well. So there were long rallies in this, and Lovington managing to make a couple of points out of a couple of those long rallies as well. So again, they're hitting a little better overall, but they still have a tendency to get excited. They make a point or two. They hold service, for a couple, 3 serves, and then they will have a net serve or an unforced error, or they will not be able to return or make a good quality pass to keep the ball alive on a rally. So Lovington with a little problems with consistency. So they just need to learn how to put all of that together consistently and play consistent, better volleyball consistently across not just one set, but across 2 or 3 or 4 sets to be able to win. So good lessons again to take from this into the next match. And they were against a super tough team. You can tell on paper when you're looking down, you can tell a deep team because you're seeing aces for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different players for Portales. The Lady Rams had more than one service ace. There were several players with kills. Of course, Payton leading the way in kills with 6 that I have marked for her, and a couple of kills for Courtney, as well as a kill for Garcia and for Davis. So you see how deep Portales is as a team, how talented they are at the net, just on the court, at the service line. They really are. You can see why they're among the best in the state. And really, Lovington did what they needed to do. They showed up against them, and they ended up. They even led in
that third
set.
While,
they did lead for for a few points when it was back and forth. So better showing for Lovington. It still ended up with them being swept in 3 sets, but they will go into Tuesday night, hopefully with a little time now to be able to practice and work on some of those issues and continue to improve.
Well, Saturday we'll be right back here, or at least I will be. You'll
right.
be on assignment, but the Lady Cats on Saturday will take on the Lady Rockets. We'll be on the air right after the JV game at around 1:45, 1:50, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there, depending on how that goes. So, okay, they're turning the lights out on us. I think Coach Ariola's trying to tell us something. Of course, join us tomorrow night, beginning at 6:45. We'll be at the Wool Bowl in Roswell for Lovington Wildcat football. You'll be able to hear that on Z94 KZOR, the Z94 KZOR app. We will be allowed to video stream that from the Wool Bowl, so you'll be able to watch that right here on the Lovington Sports YouTube channel and also on HobbsAmerica.com. So about 6:45 for football tomorrow, then right back here on the Lovington Sports channel and HobbsAmerica.com Saturday for more Lovington Lady Cat volleyball. The Lady Cats this season proudly brought to you by Knoll Pharmacy, Devon Energy, the Lovington Schools, the First American Bank of Lovington, General Welding Supply, Lee County Electric Cooperative, Lovington Auto Supply, and Bob's Thriftway. For Don Morgan, I'm TJ Miracle saying so long from Wildcat Gym. This has been an exclusive presentation of Walmart Digital Solutions and One Radio Square Sports.